Now already 6 months passed in this year, and like absolutely every single other year, you wrote your New Year's resolutions. And guess what? You didn't achieve a single one. You didn't become financially free, you didn't get a six-pack, and you definitely didn't quit any of your addictions. But you still have 6 months left to actually do what you told yourself you were going to do. And with these 7 habits that absolutely changed my life, I think that you will be prepared to actually do and achieve, like I said, absolutely everything you told yourself you were going to achieve. And I believe in you. Now, this first habit I actually started practicing not too long ago, but it's a habit that totally flipped my life around and actually started becoming a lot more productive and a lot more consistent because of it. It's a questionnaire. Now let me explain. This actually comes from a book called The Triggers by Marshall Goldsmith, and already talked about it in some of my past videos. But let me explain it to you. You want to get a blank page. It can be like a Notion or even just a normal piece of paper. And there you want to write, did I try my best to? And then write from 5 to like 20 questions, basically starting with the line, did I try my best to? It can be whatever you want. It can be, did I try my best to achieve something in my business? Did I try to give it my absolute all to the workout I had today? You have it on the screen how it should look like, but it's an absolutely amazing habit. And during the day, you will start to actually think about the questionnaire. And you want to grade yourself every single day from 1 to 10. How hard did you actually try? And those grades are going to keep you accountable. And if you give yourself a low grade, the next day you're actually going to try and improve on it. And that is how it will change your life. Now, without this second habit, I actually wouldn't have started the first one. And I probably wouldn't have started half of the habits I'm doing right now. And it's reading. Basically everything I speak about on this whole channel I actually got from books and my basically personal experience from my whole life. But books literally changed my life in more ways than one. The knowledge that you get, the experience that you get, and also all of this wisdom that you get really just compiled, and it made me such a better person than I was back when I actually just didn't read at all. Now there is one book that I can highly recommend you actually read if you haven't read a single self-improvement book or something like that. It's Goals by Brian Tracy. That single book absolutely changed my life forever and is definitely one of my favorite books. And also a book that I have a full-blown video coming up on is actually The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. This is an absolutely amazing book. And I would highly recommend you read. So those 2 books are basically probably my favorite books, the books that have absolutely changed my life and that my life wouldn't have been the same without them. Now about this third habit I talk about a lot on this channel, and it's called exposure. I can't emphasize enough how this habit is so important. It's great for your health, it's great for your mental health, it's great for your productivity, it's great for your energy, it's absolutely great for just you as a whole person. This is going to make you really like tough. This is going to toughen you up. It's going to build this discipline in you. It's perfect. It's like literal perfect habit. It can be cold showers, ice baths, whatever. Start off slow. Don't go immediately like full cold. You're not going to be able to do it. Progressive overload, slow paced, get a little bit more and more and more, and eventually you will improve on it and will get much easier, and you're actually going to start looking forward to it because you're going to see all of these benefits in your life. Now this fourth habit is probably the most talked about habit in the self-improvement space, and you guessed it, it's meditation. And I have a full video about meditation also that you can watch right here. It's an amazing video. If you actually want to learn how to meditate, how to actually become focused, you can go and watch that video. But why should we meditate? Why it's like so important? Well, If we actually meditate, we're going to be able to improve much more in any of other habits that we're doing, because it's really simple. We're going to become aware of the mistakes that we are making in those habits, hence we're going to actually improve. On the fifth spot we have analyzing. Now analyzing is one thing that just totally changed my night routine and how I actually acted during the day. And how can we actually do this? Well, it's really simple. Just get a piece of paper, like this simple piece of paper, or again you can go on Notion like I do, and just write 5 sentences reviewing your day. You can just make those questions by yourself and just write 5 sentences, super short, just analyzing your day, and you can kind of track your improvements with those analyzations. And I think they are helpful and that they are good and that they can actually change your life. I think it's a good habit to start, and I would, generally speaking, recommend it. Now, I can make a habit video and actually not recommend a habit that is my absolute favorite, and it's lifting weights. If it's one habit that I mean totally changed my life in the whole longevity, in the whole space of my life, it would be lifting weights. I mean, I was a fat little kid, and lifting weights helped me lose weight, helped me put on muscle, helped me improve my confidence, helped me with all of these different parts of my life. And like I said, if it's one habit, one thing that I can just totally say changed my life the most, it would be lifting weights. It's going to clear up your brain. You're going to be able to control your anger a lot easier. It's just a great habit that you need to start. Now we have the last habit that probably most of you are actually not going to start, and I know it, hence why I put it in the 7th place, but it's actually not using social media for the first 2 hours. Optimally, actually just totally quitting social media. I done this for a couple of months and it was amazing. I truly recommend it, but I know a lot of you are actually not going to be able and be willing to actually quit social media. If you want me to actually make a full-blown video about this also, you can go and leave it in the comment down below if you actually struggle with this and if it's taking a lot of your time and a lot of your energy. If you can't focus on your work, I have a full-blown video also about that. It's like a can't work video about productivity and about procrastination. You can go and watch it. Now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you got some value from it. If you did, I would highly appreciate it. Click the like button and also the subscribe button. We're on the road to hit 1,000 subscribers, and when we do, I'm actually going to attempt a challenge that is actually 1,000 push-ups in 1 hour. I cannot guarantee you it's going to be the cleanest reps, but I'm at least going to give it my absolute all to try and do it. If you're interested in my other content, you can click and watch one of my last videos right here. It's an absolute amazing video. And that was pretty much it for this one. Faith be the reason, and as I always say, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow, my friends. Have a nice rest of your day, and peace.